Awesome. Hope everyone is having a great Tuesday. I don't know if anyone attended the nonprofit Dreaming event last week, but I just got back from that this weekend and had a great time. I think everyone has chat access too. Okay. Welcome to the Apsona for Salesforce feature highlights and demo webinar. We started this monthly series we're now on a roll with to bring out real world use cases of Apsona features. I'll kick things off before handing it over to our engineering team to walk through those features for today. For anyone who may be new to Apsona, we help Salesforce admins and teams save hours every week by simplifying reporting, doc merge, and data cleanup. 100% native to Salesforce. Teams choose Apsona because we are an all-in-one solution that requires no middleware, and we are proud to have over 250 App Exchange reviews. So we hope you continue to attend these and get to know more about Apsona. Next, I'd love to introduce our team joining me today. We have Shweta, our product support engineer, and Abhishek, our support lead. And I will now pass it to Shweta. Do you want to take over screen share?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Alia, for the introduction. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Apsona feature demo. Let me share my screen quickly. I believe my screen is visible right now.
Yep.
Thanks. Yeah, hi, everyone. Before starting with the agenda, just let me give you the background context about the webinar. So I hope most of you have attended already few of our feature demos. So every month, Apsona conduct that Apsona feature demo on the most probably a last week of the month, where we'll be taking the 4 such features. We're basically getting a feedback from our last sessions or Apsona support tickets, as well as the Apsona hours based on those client interaction. We'll be taking 4 features in this demo. We have first 2 features. Interestingly, they are recently launched last week, which is search template option in merge action as well as document preview option in merge. I remember one of you have asked me in our last feature demo that we'll be able to get some option to open the folders when you are searching the document in your merge, right? So here we are. We have recently launched that. Abhishek is going to take care of first 3 features today. And the third one is how to create the new folder in Apsona object. And the last one is not feature, but it's one of the troubleshooting error in Apsona. So also we'll be wrapping up this entire 30-minute session with Q&A. So feel free to post your any queries in chat or a Q&A section. We'll be happy to answer at the end. Over to you, Abhishek.
Yep. Thank you, Shweta. Let me share my screen and hello everyone. Right. Let me give a quick overview about the features that I'll be presenting today. So the first feature that I'll be talking about is the search template option. As Shweta rightly said, this makes document merge more easier, wherein the users had to scroll through the list of templates earlier to find out the right template. But now with this search template option being introduced, we can search with the name of the template. We just need to remember the name. We just put the name across and we can select the template and easily utilize that for merge actions. This makes one step more simpler. I'll also talk about the second feature right now, and then I'll jump on to the live demo. So the second one is document preview option. So this is again a newly introduced feature within merge actions. So what this does is earlier we had to run the merge action, download a document, and then only we would be able to see the output of the merge action. But now with the document preview, be it a new merge action that we are creating or a merge action that's already created, we can generate a preview, which will give us the preview of the document with the data from the first record, and it shows how exactly the output document looks like, and with which we can make sure we'll be sure that the output that we are getting is right on point, and if there are any modifications needed, it makes it more simpler to understand that. So that being said, I'll jump on to a demo org to showcase both the features. So keeping the interest of time in mind, I have already created a simple report so that we don't have to run through the report part again. I'm sure we have covered about reports in our previous feature demos. So now I have a report over here. It's a simple report with account name and billing address. And first feature I'll be showcasing is the search option. So I'll go to the merge mail feature and I'll create a new merge action. So over here, we usually select the documents. So when I click on this drop down, earlier we used to keep scroll and scroll to find out the documents. But now with this new feature, let's say I want to identify a thank you letter template. I'll search for thank you, and we already have the list matching that name. So I need this template, which is what I'll be using for the current today's demo. This search option will also go to our conditional templates as well. So let's say I want add a conditional template. Even here, we can do the search in the same manner. So we can easily select the template using the search. Even though we have hundreds, thousands of template, with a simple search, we will be able to identify which template to add, and it makes it more hassle-free. So I have selected the template. I'll click next, and I will just map the details over here. Let's see, I'll map, and the date will be system fields. I'll choose today's date and I'll click next. So with this, now we have covered the search functionality. So as you can see over here, we have added another test option here. This is what will give us the preview of the document. What this does is, once we have the merge action mapping and everything completed, by clicking on the preview doc, it will download a document matching with matching the first record in the report, and I will showcase how it looks like. So I hope you can see my screen where I have the documents. And here, this was my template, a simple, very simple template that I have used. As you can see, it has the data filled in and shows exactly how that output document will be. So one thing to keep in mind is this is not running the merge action. This is just giving us the preview. So be it any logging settings or any email or any activities that is added to the merge action will not be activated over here. It will just give us a preview and we'll be able to see the output. If something's wrong, we'll go back, modify the merge action and make sure it's updated. So this gives us the power to debug the merge output even before running the merge action and testing as we used to do earlier. So now that I have this merge action created, so I also showcased how the preview functionality works. So now let's see how we can do this for an existing merge action. So we did the preview for new merge action, but let's say I want to do a preview for an existing merge action. So I will just go to run an existing merge action and I'll choose this. This is my merge action that I just created. As we can see, a similar option comes up over here. It's again the same preview doc button. And when I click on that, it will just generate a file. And the file again has the same data. Once again, this is still not running any merge action. It is just giving us a demo of the document. And we can review and make modifications as required. So these are the two features that we have included in our doc merge functionality, which gives us power to one, search the merge template more easier in a more easier way. Second, we can have a preview without running the merge action, which makes debugging the merge action more simpler. So these are the two features with related to merge action. And in order to get this feature, we have introduced this in our latest Apsona version, that's 2.316. So you can simply go to App Exchange and upgrade your Apsona for Salesforce app. And with the latest upgrade, you will have both these features available in your merge functionality. So that covers the two functionality. Now let me jump on to the next functionality, which is creating a new folder. So usually we'll add our doc merge templates in Apsona documents for object where we'll add it to different folders. So I want to showcase how we can create this folder. Although this is not specific to Apsona, I just want to explain how these folders can be created so that users can uh, segregate their templates based on the requirement and classify it based on the folders available. So in order to create folders, first we need to jump onto Salesforce Classic. That's where we can create document folders. So let me switch to Salesforce Classic. And here I will be going to the documents object. Let me search for documents. I hope I did not scroll further. Yep, there I have documents. So here we have the documents available and we have the list of folders available. We have the create new folder button where we can just name it as Apsona feature demo. Let's call it feature demo as the folder. And we can set this as read write so that the users who have access to Apsona can add documents to this folder. And Salesforce allows us to set permissions. We can either set it for visible to all users or hidden from all users, or we can select the specific groups or users who need access. For now, I will set it as folders accessible by all users. And once I save this, a new document folder called as Apsona feature demo is created. Now let's see how it looks at Apsona's end. I will move to like Apsona tab once again. And over here, we have the documents. Let's say I want to add a document and I'll try to upload a document. So as you can see here, with all the other folders available, I have Apsona feature demo folder, which is the newly created folder. And any document that I upload over here will be added to this folder. So I'll just click upload and this will be, okay, I think I added a wrong file over there. But yeah, this is how we can add the file folder so that we can segregate our documents to required folders, which makes it easier to identify the documents in Apsona documents object. So that's the third feature of the option that we wanted to explain today. So with that, I have covered how we can search the template in the merge action and how we can use the preview option to debug the merge template and identify how the output is and fix it if needed, and how we can create new folder in the document object, which make all three features makes document merge functionality more simpler and easier for the users. So with that, I will once again pass it on to Shweta, who will be covering the fourth use case or the feature for today. Over to you, Shweta.
Thanks, Abhishek. Thanks. Thank you so much for the wonderful explanation. Again, let me share my screen. Hope it's visible now. Yeah, hi again. The fourth feature, I would not say this is the feature. So it's basically one of the troubleshooting method, I would say. Um, I have seen a couple of our clients coming to us over an email or a Apsona us saying that we are getting certain error while opening a Apsona and not able to access it, right? How to troubleshoot that. So I thought I will share this as a knowledge base in our calls so that you guys can easily troubleshoot this issue by yourself. So let's see what that exact issue is. I do have already the error here. Hope you guys can see my uh, Apsona screen. So you can see there is an error, right? So this is one of my test user and the test profile I created. When I opened Apsona using the app launcher, I am not able to open it and I'm getting this certain error saying that currently disabled for the API, right? And even if you click on OK, the circling or loading will be a continuous. So this is the one observation we have done. So when it happens and how to troubleshoot this. So when it happens, so basically when you're creating a custom profiles and you are assigning certain users, if that custom profile don't have a certain access, this is going to be the error that user particularly gets. So how to troubleshoot that is go to your setup, search for profile. Here, this is my test profile which I created. So I'm going to use that. Under the test profile, mm, refresh this once. Yeah. Yep, this is my test profile. Here, you just need to look for the particular you just need to look for the particular uh, enablement, which is just I'm doing control and F. You just need to go for this API enabled option. So you just need to be enabling it. So what happens when you're creating that custom profiles, this will be disabled. So you should be enable that. So once it's done, and if you clear cache the profile, you will be able to access that very easily. So let me try doing that, right? Edit. Sorry for the slow connectivity, but yeah, I'm just enabling the APIs at the top and I'm saving that. This was my test profile, and let me log into the user again. So this is my profile. It's the Tanuj is the username. So currently I have logged in as system admin. So we'll go back to the users. And now here I will search Apsona. Yeah, you can now you can able to access the Apsona. If you're still having the issues, just do clear cache once. If it's not from the user's end, you can also do the clear cache from from your system admin side. So if you do that, you'll able to access this Apsona. Saying that we have completed our all 4 features today. And over to you, Arya. If there is any Q&As, we're happy to answer.
Yes, I did see some in the chat, and then I'll move to the Q&A. Okay, it says, this is a great option. Could we run multiple options on one mail merge, for example? Letters for donations between X and Y, get letter 1, and donations between Y and Z, get letter 2. These are also in the chat if you guys want to take a look at it.
Right. Yes. I was reading that. Well, as of now, we will not be able to download multiple templates to documents together, but in this instance or the use case that's been mentioned, we can actually select the record or filter the record based on this and run the merge action preview doc, which is one option where we can identify, like get the specific doc related to that. Or it also allows adding run parameters if you want to filter it further the sublist. So that's available. However, we cannot download multiple templates together.
Awesome. Next one says, so does this essentially pull fields to auto-populate a document template, the first 2 functionalities? So I think the search and the preview function.
Yes, so in the merge action, we manually map the fields. Once that is done, when we do the preview, it will automatically map the first record in the report and give the preview document.
All right. If you already have and use Apsona, what do you have to do in order to get the search feature?
You just have to simply upgrade the Apsona for Salesforce to the latest version. You can go to App Exchange and upgrade it to the latest version, and you should have both the features available.
And will this recording be shared via email to attendees? Yes, it will. I think I see another one. I am currently testing Apsona in a sandbox. Do I need to update my current Apsona version there to access the preview function?
That's right. It's available for both Sandbox and Prod. So for Sandbox, in App Exchange, there will be try button, which we need to click. For production, we need to use the get it button and upgrade the app.
I see a floating thumbs up, so thank you. Any other questions in the chat or Q&A? This was a quick one, but all very, very necessary features and functions of Apsona. I am especially a fan of the search feature for like mail merge. I will use that when this is done for the follow-up. So thank you guys for joining. We will give you 9 minutes of your day back. Like we mentioned, the recording will be available on our YouTube channel and we'll send it via email. Thank you and have a great Tuesday, guys.